Join me as I take on the challenge of standing up for myself against a narcissist and see what happens when an empath finally fights back. Empaths and narcissists are like two opposing forces in the world of relationships. Empaths are known for their incredible emotional intelligence, compassion, and ability to connect with others on a deep level. They're the ones who can walk into a room and immediately sense the vibes, often picking up on the emotions of those around them. On the other hand, narcissists are characterized by their need for validation, control, and admiration. They often lack empathy and can be incredibly manipulative, using their charm to get what they want from others. When empaths and narcissists interact, it's often a recipe for disaster. Narcissists tend to drain empaths, feeding off their energy and emotions. Empaths, being the caring and compassionate individuals they are, often try to help and heal the narcissist, without realizing that they're dealing with someone who's toxic. This can lead to a cycle of emotional exhaustion, anxiety, and feelings of helplessness for the empath. The emotional toll that narcissists can take on empaths is huge. Empaths often feel like they're walking on eggshells, trying not to trigger the narcissist's anger or upset. They may feel guilty, anxious, or depressed, constantly trying to manage the narcissist's emotions. They might even start to doubt their own perceptions, wondering if they're the ones who are flawed. The stress and pressure can be overwhelming, making it difficult for empaths to maintain their own emotional well-being. As empaths try to navigate these relationships, they often struggle to set boundaries or assert themselves. They might feel like they're being selfish or uncaring if they prioritize their own needs. But the truth is, empaths need to learn how to protect themselves, how to stand up for themselves without feeling guilty or anxious. When empaths finally find the courage to fight back, it's a game changer. So, what happens when an empath stands up for themselves against a narcissist? It can be a powerful moment, one that shifts the power dynamics in the relationship. The narcissist may try to gaslight or manipulate the empath, but when the empath asserts themselves, it can be a wake-up call for both parties. The empath begins to reclaim their power, setting boundaries and prioritizing their own emotional needs. This can be a scary but liberating experience, allowing the empath to break free from the toxic cycle. The signs of narcissistic behavior can be subtle at first, but they often escalate over time. Empaths may notice that the narcissist is consistently dismissive, critical, or controlling. They might use guilt trips, emotional blackmail, or even verbal abuse to get what they want. When empaths respond to these behaviors, they often do so with compassion and understanding, trying to help the narcissist see things from their perspective. But there comes a point when empaths need to stop trying to fix the narcissist and focus on their own well-being. When empaths finally stand up for themselves, it's not about being aggressive or confrontational. It's about being assertive and clear. They communicate their needs, set boundaries, and prioritize their own emotional safety. This can be a difficult but empowering experience, allowing empaths to develop healthier relationships and a stronger sense of self. In the end, it's all about recognizing toxic behaviors and taking back control. Empaths have the strength to fight back, to stand up for themselves and assert their needs. It's a journey that's not always easy, but it's one that's worth taking. If you've ever dealt with a narcissist or struggled to assert yourself, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to check out my other videos on emotional health and relationships for more insights and advice.